On today's episode, I'll be discussing the top 5 skills you need to succeed at any workplace. Yes, there are top skills, top relevant skills that hires, recruiters, people that hire for labor look out for in the candidates. If you have these skills, if you're able to show these skills, then you'll be able to stand out both in your interviews and at your workplace after you've secured the job. I'm sure you've heard of people that have said, oh, we've been looking for jobs for years, even months, having failed interviews severally. And I wouldn't want you to be in that case. The worst situation is even after such people secure jobs and they are not able to keep their jobs. Today's episode will be an enlightening moment where I'll be sharing the top 5 skills that everybody needs to succeed at the workplace. You're going to stay at the workplace long enough if you're going to stay there and thrive and build a career, because you need time if you're going to build your career, you need time if you're going to build your experience, you need time if you're going to build the right skill sets, because you have seniors in that workplace, people that are going to help you improve on whatever it is you have and want to achieve with your career. The first skill to consider that any team anywhere in the world would need for you to stay long and thrive within their ecosystem is critical thinking and problem solving. Everybody ought to be a problem solver. Every business has a problem, either a problem of needing customers if it's in the marketing department, or a problem of needing the platform to run smoothly always for the engineering team, at the summary level of what is the major problem for them. Every team wants to solve problems, and that is why they hire people in the first place. They need a graphic designer, they need somebody to put out beautiful designs that will represent the company, and that's why they need you. They don't need you because they have a problem. They need you because they want someone that can solve their problem. And our ability to go beyond even solving the basic problem to thinking critically, to thinking beyond the problem you were hired for, to say, what would I need? What problem can I even solve? What problem is not yet a problem that if I think properly and think deeply, maybe something our competitors are doing that we are not yet doing, or our minds are already not on. The ability to think deeply allows you to find new solutions, allows you to find cost-saving strategies that allow your company to succeed. Every company wants a person that is a top critical thinker, and if you're that person, you're going to stay long and you're going to succeed at your workplace. So yes, critical thinking and problem solving, key skill to have at the workplace. Another useful skill that you will need to succeed at your workplace is teamwork and collaboration. Every team has different units, and these units are made up of people that need to work together to achieve the general vision of the company. I hope you're not the person that loves to work alone, and if you do, you would have to find a balance between when you should be working alone and when your team needs you. Nobody wants to work in a team with someone that doesn't give feedback, goes solo, doesn't ask what the team is trying to achieve, only does what is in their beats until everybody can do whatever they want to do. You just come out as a toxic person, right? We have to embrace it. It's useful that if we're going to succeed in a team, in a company, in a career setting, in a corporate environment, it is key to embrace the wonder that is in other people. Everybody is not going to think alike, and that doesn't reduce you, that doesn't take away from you, that doesn't make you a dunce. It simply just means that we have to embrace the beauty in our diversity. We're not all going to think of the same issue the same way. So it is very useful that you are considering the value that can come from someone else on your team, and very open to always work with him. Be very open to always get feedback from your team. Be always open to ask, to get other people's perspectives when working in a team. A person that is a good team member is someone that is going to always be, spoken well of, and also, have a good time at the workplace where they find themselves. Another useful skill you need to succeed at your workplace is to be professional and have a good work ethic. Everybody working in any company was not hired because they have a problem or they need to pay bills. You were hired because, or you will be hired because you have something to offer, and where you have a skill to offer, you have a value to bring to the to the team. And if that is the case, it is expected that you deliver that value to the utmost level of professionalism. And this is key. A lot of people tend to relax when they get into, oh, I finally gotten a job, and the person is no longer growing, the person is no longer improving themselves. That shouldn't be the case with you. You should always keep always desire and aspire to be at the top level of what you do. Bring up new innovations, new strategies to do what you're doing and to do it better every time. I believe this skill is going to be useful if you pay good attention to it. The next one would be oral and written communication. At every point of your career, you're either going to be needed to speak about what you're doing or to document and write what you've done or you're currently doing. That can happen over a video call, over a team call, over a stand-up. That could also happen over an email, for example. So as a person that must succeed at your career, it is good that you improve your written and oral skills. Imagine having to write an email to your boss and it's filled with spelling errors, poor grammar structure, poor communication outline. You wouldn't speak well. They would begin to doubt your work. And you could also be very good at what you're doing, but because of your poor communication skills, you could just be setting yourself up, as incompetent. Over a vocal communication, you might be needed to represent and outline what you're doing at the moment, and where questions are asked and you can't communicate properly, it might look like you don't know what you're doing. It might look like you're not even working. So it is very key for you to pay good attention to your written skills, improve, speak better, ask for feedbacks after every presentation, and I believe you keep getting good at what you do. The next skill you need to succeed at your workplace is a leadership skill. Everybody wants to employ somebody that would stay for long. Your boss, your team members want to see you stay for long at the company to keep bringing value, and that's why they want you to be good at what you do. They want to keep investing in you, allowing you gain useful experience with them, so that one day you can also impact the ethos of the company into others that are coming in to join you. So it is key that if you're going to succeed at a workplace, that you embody a sense of leadership. That when there's a problem, you don't just discard it as it's not my business, I'm not the boss. That you take some ownership to say what can be done. Companies, people love people to work with people that take ownership, people that are always interested in seeing things done and not just looking at things happen on the sidelines. So if you're going to succeed at the workplace, it is key that you get useful leadership skills that would help you achieve the best of success. And I believe you're going to succeed and do well. You might be asking, oh, I've noticed from what you shared areas where I have gaps in my skill, my workplace skill. Maybe this has been the reason I've not been promoted. Maybe this has been affecting me and I didn't even know what can I do. Well, some of the things you could do is to be open to learning. There's nothing that cannot be learned. If you're open to learning, I'm sure you'll be able to start taking trainings, attend seminars, take courses, read books on those areas where you need to improve, and I'm sure you definitely make useful progress. Another would also be to ask for feedback from your team members. Oh, how do I do it? So how do you think I can do this better? People love people that are always open to growing and always asking for feedback. Another thing is to engage more with the work. The way to get good with the work is to do more of the work and to ask feedback from what you're doing. So get in the mud, get into the business of the day, take on stronger challenges. And I'm rooting for you, because I know if you do all of this and pay attention to all that I've shared, you're going to succeed. You're going to stay longer. Even on interviews, you project these skills as things you bring on the table, and every recruiter would want you to be on their team. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.